So I'm Mei Lin, and after IB and ISB, I went to Blue Mountains in Laura, New South Wales in Australia, and then later I moved to Switzerland for La Roche. I guess the campuses there were really different. In Switzerland, it was the traditional Swiss chalets, and it was snowing for a lot of the time, so you got a lot of winter sports. You learn how to ski. You're in a French village, so you learn how to speak French. You learn the French mannerisms. It's mostly cold, but in the summer session in Switzerland, it was pleasant. It's usually around 16 degrees, while in winter it's minus 18. Yeah. So what course I was studying? I chose I graduated with a bachelor's of business administration in hospitality. I specialized in innovation and sustainability, and I graduated with honors and distinction, so that was pretty cool. What do I do in our free time? So there's a lot of drinking. La Roche is a school very much into Swiss wines and wines from all over the world. You learn about how alcohol is made, things like that. There's also skiing a lot of the time, visiting other places in Europe, going to Michelin star restaurants, that's really nice too. But also a lot of travel, because it's in the center of Europe. Germany's really close, Italy is really close, France is really close, so you have that opportunity, which is great. What is it like living in a different family from where you grew up? So the first night, you get a bit sad and you think about home and the comforts, but after that you kind of forget it, and there's so much to do at the university that it's comforting, and you don't really think about home, but you do miss it from time to time, of course. My best experience at university so far, graduating was great. But it was meeting the alumni and all the possibilities that were open, the places I could travel to, different people also, they surprise you a lot of the time. How does studying at university compare with the IB? Do you feel like the IB prepared you for life at university? IB definitely did prepare you for life, but I felt like university, especially a hospitality one, is a lot easier than the IB, because hospitality, it's all about how you react at that moment. IB, you really have to prepare for months and then put what you learned into play. Whilst, I guess, where I studied La Roche, it was more about logic, which the basic human needs everyone would have. You just act on that, and if you do it well, then you go really far. What do you wish you had known about the life at university while you were still at school? You just go with the flow, to be honest. Life at university, you have to try to make all the connections and make a lot of friends, because they will help you out, and the more friends you have, the more connections you have, and that will benefit you after you leave university. But school is really important. I guess in La Roche, what you learn is actually applicable to real life situations, because a lot of it was hands-on. Being in the kitchen, being in housekeeping, it was interesting. But you apply it to real life situations, which is one of the beauties. I think my university was, helped a lot more than others, in my opinion. What was your favorite memory of your time at ISB? So I was in ISB from kindy all the way up to year 13. I guess it's the people coming back, seeing all the teachers. That's always really lovely. But I guess it was the after school hours that was really fun. A lot of people had extracurricular activities, and so did I. So you'd meet a lot of the ISB students at different places. I think that's awesome.